Your soulmate saying, "I have one last secret," they never told you because they were afraid that. My child, listen closely to me today, because I am bringing a direct message about the true love I have chosen for you. Your soulmate holds a deep secret in their spirit, a truth they have hidden because they were afraid of rushing my timing. They have been afraid that if they spoke out of turn, they might lose you before the season was entirely right. I am the one who places those sudden feelings of warmth in your chest when you are sitting completely alone in the quiet. That comforting feeling is my way of preparing your heart for the moment they finally reveal their long-held secret. They were afraid to reach out in the past, but my gentle voice is giving them the necessary courage right now. Stay with me until the very end of this message, because I am going to reveal the exact sign I am placing in your path. You must know this hidden secret they carry so your spirit can be fully prepared to receive their honest love. Once you understand what they were so afraid to say, all of your difficult waiting will finally make perfect sense. You must take this crucial step of trust and let go of the heavy pain you still carry from your yesterdays. Your soulmate is terrified that your old wounds will make you completely reject their pure and honest intentions. Open your hands to me today, because I am actively clearing the path for this beautiful secret to be spoken aloud. I have seen your lonely nights and your silent tears, and I want you to know they pray for you constantly in the dark. They carry this unspoken secret because they were afraid their own past mistakes would make you turn away from them forever. I am actively healing their broken spirit so they can finally stand before you, honest and completely whole. Jesus says, "Do not skip a single word of this, because I am going to share a final blessing that will change your entire future." There is a beautiful secret they never told you because they were afraid you would not believe how deeply they truly care. I am arranging the very circumstances of your daily life so this hidden truth can finally come to the light. When an old, sweet memory flashes in your mind out of nowhere, know that it is my gentle hand at work within you. I am softening your spirit to make room for the secret they are finally getting ready to tell you face to face. They kept it hidden because they were afraid of being completely misunderstood, but I am giving them the right words to say. I ask you to completely release the hurt caused by those who did not know how to properly value your true worth. Your true partner has been afraid that those past heartbreaks have built a tall wall they simply cannot cross. If you trust me completely right now, I will help them share the secret they have been holding onto for years. Listen until the very end, because I am going to give you clear direction on exactly how to answer their upcoming call. They are holding on to this massive secret because they are afraid that speaking up will change everything between you two. I will give you the divine wisdom to handle their truth, so their fear melts away in your warm and loving presence. I hear the desperate prayers you whisper when you feel like nobody else in the entire world truly understands your deep pain. Your soulmate prays those exact same prayers, hiding a secret love because they were afraid of being cast aside by you. I am wrapping both of your searching hearts in my perfect peace so this heavy fear can be removed forever. The Lord says, I watch over you when you wake up in the middle of the night for absolutely no apparent reason at all. During those dark hours, I am linking your thoughts to theirs, as they hold on to the secret they have been too afraid to share. They were afraid they were not worthy of a love as good as yours, but I am showing them otherwise. Stay with me to the very conclusion, because the final piece of this story will bring complete peace to your restless mind. You need to hear why they hid this secret, because understanding their fear will unlock a completely new level of love. I am guiding them step by step so they can overcome the fear that has tragically kept them so silent. I have seen you doubt your own worth, wondering if a true and lasting love will ever find its way to your front door. The secret they hold is that you are their greatest dream, but they were afraid they could not provide what you truly deserve. I am building their faith so they can offer you the beautiful and secure life I have carefully planned for you both. Those unexpected thoughts of a happy future that pop into your mind are placed there directly by my loving hands. I am showing you a glimpse of what is coming once they finally confess the secret they have hidden away for so long. They were afraid of ruining a very good thing, but I am assuring them that my grace firmly protects this bond. You need to forgive yourself for the times you unfortunately trusted the wrong people in your search for a true companion. Your soulmate was afraid to tell you their secret because they worried you were far too guarded to ever trust again. Let go of your heavy defenses, because I am bringing you someone who will fiercely honor your fragile heart. Jesus says, "Do not close this message before the end, because I am preparing to hand you the final key to this grand puzzle. You must learn the full truth of this secret, because they have been so afraid to speak it into their daily existence. I will reveal exactly what you need to know so that your weary spirit is ready to happily welcome them home. When you suddenly feel a wave of absolute calm during a very busy day, listen to the quiet voice inside you. That sudden peace is a sign that they are thinking of you, wrestling with the secret they are too afraid to speak aloud. They were afraid that their intense feelings were too strong, too overwhelming for you to handle right at this moment. You must be completely willing to drop the heavy bags of resentment you have carried from your previous failed relationships. Your soulmate holds this secret closely because they were afraid your old pain would blind you to their very pure intentions. Forgive those who hurt you in the past, so your hands are empty and ready to receive this wonderful new blessing. I see the hidden tears you wipe away when you think that no one in the world is watching you struggle. Your soulmate is crying out to me as well, hiding a massive secret because they were deeply afraid of how you would react. I am moving behind the scenes right now to take away their fear and bring them straight to your loving arms. I am planting very specific dreams in your mind while you sleep to prepare you for the day they finally step forward. Those vivid dreams are my way of gently breaking the news of the secret they have been so afraid to reveal to you. They were afraid of rejection, but I am showing you their true heart so you can welcome them with open arms. The Lord says, "Stay here until the final word, because I will give you the specific sign to look for when you leave your house tomorrow." They are preparing to share their biggest secret, and they have only delayed because they were afraid of making a mistake. I will make the path so obvious that neither of you will have any fear about moving forward together. When you feel a sudden urge to visit a certain place or call a certain friend, know that I am actively guiding your steps. I am aligning your physical path with theirs so they can finally look in your eyes and tell you their hidden secret. They were afraid they would never get the right opportunity, but I am creating the perfect moment for them today. You must stop looking backward at the doors I have already closed in order to protect you from further unnecessary harm. Your soulmate is holding their secret tight because they were afraid you were still mourning the people who left you behind. Turn your eyes firmly toward the future, because I am bringing a love that is completely free of fear. I know how tired you are of waiting, but I promise that this period of preparation is almost at an end. They have kept this secret because they were afraid they needed more time to become the person you truly need. I have finished my work in their life, and they are finally ready to conquer their fear and claim your love. Stay close to me until the end, because the blessing I am about to declare will wash away every doubt in your mind. You deserve to know this beautiful secret, and I am lifting the heavy fear that made them hide it from you. When you hear their truth, you will realize that my timing was perfectly designed to protect both of your hearts. Jesus says, when a familiar song plays unexpectedly and brings tears to your eyes, realize that I am speaking directly to your spirit. I am using that simple song to remind you of the secret they are desperately trying to find the courage to share. They were afraid their love was simply not enough, but I am showing them that their love is exactly what you need. You have to completely surrender your desperate need to control how and when your love story finally unfolds. Your soulmate has kept their secret hidden because they were afraid of interrupting the busy life you have built for yourself. Let go of the rigid plans you made, because my plan involves them bravely stepping past their fear to choose you. I have counted every single time you looked up at the sky and asked me if you were destined to be alone forever. The great secret they hold is that they have been searching for you too, but they were afraid they were looking in vain. I am bringing your two paths together so that all of the fear and loneliness can be destroyed once and for all. Do not stop listening now, because the final piece of advice I have for you will save you from making a huge mistake. This hidden secret is about to be revealed, and you must know how to react when their fear finally cracks open. I am giving you a spirit of gentleness so you can handle their fragile confession with the utmost care and grace. When you feel an unexplainable urge to smile while doing a simple chore, it is my joy bubbling up inside your soul. I am giving you a small taste of the happiness that will arrive when they finally confess the secret they have held back. They were afraid of disrupting your peace, but they will soon see that they are the very source of your joy. The Lord says, you must stop punishing yourself for the choices you made when you were simply trying to survive a broken heart. Your soulmate has a secret desire to heal you, but they were afraid you would push them away out of sheer habit. Forgive yourself completely today, because I am sending someone who will never use your past mistakes against you. I know the exact moment your heart broke in the past, and I have spent every day since then preparing this specific person. The secret they carry is that they have loved you from a distance, but they were afraid they were entirely unworthy of you. I have built them up in my love so they can finally approach you without an ounce of lingering fear. Keep your attention here until the final minute, because I am going to reveal the exact phrase they will say to you soon. This hidden secret will be spoken aloud, and they are pushing past the fear that kept them silent for so many months. I will prepare your ears to hear their truth so you can instantly recognize my hand in this beautiful connection. When a gentle breeze sweeps past you on a completely still day, know that my presence is wrapping around you. I am sending that physical sign to comfort you while your soulmate battles the fear of finally revealing their grand secret. They were afraid of ruining their one chance with you, but I am giving them a courage they have never known. You need to step away from the toxic people who constantly make you feel like you are difficult to love. Your soulmate holds a secret admiration for your gentle spirit, but they were afraid those loud voices would drown them out. Clear the negative noise from your life so you can finally hear the sweet truth they have been so afraid to speak. Jesus says, I have collected all of your silent hopes and I am weaving them into a beautiful reality that is about to arrive. They have a secret plan for your shared future, but they kept it quiet because they were afraid you wanted something different. I am aligning both of your pure desires so that neither of you will ever have to fear the future again. Stay with me to the end, because the final seal of peace I will place upon you will permanently break your loneliness. You must receive this blessing so you can handle the massive secret they are finally getting ready to tell you. They were afraid you would run away from such an intense bond, but my peace will keep you firmly planted. When you look in the mirror and suddenly see your own true beauty, that is my spirit lifting the veil from your eyes. I want you to see what your soulmate sees in secret, the very beauty they were afraid they were not good enough to hold. They were afraid you were entirely out of their league, but I am showing them that true love bridges every gap. You must actively choose to believe that you are worthy of a love that is honest, transparent, and completely faithful. Your soulmate kept this secret because they were afraid your deep insecurities would make you doubt their genuine words. Step into your God-given confidence today, so their fear of being called a liar is washed away by your unwavering trust. I know the silent battles you fight when the memories of your past betrayals try to steal your current joy. The secret they hold is that they want to protect you forever, but they were afraid they were not strong enough to do so. I am filling them with my divine strength so they can banish your fear and step into their rightful place. The Lord says, listen closely until the message is finished, because I will tell you the exact emotion you will feel when they approach. They are finally going to release this heavy secret, letting go of the profound fear that has kept them hidden away. I will make sure your spirit is perfectly calm so you can warmly accept the truth they were afraid to share. When you see a pair of birds resting peacefully on a branch, take it as a direct sign from my loving heart. I am showing you a picture of the future you will share once they finally stop being afraid to tell you their secret. They were afraid of being left entirely alone, but I am proving to them that you are the one who will stay. You have to completely empty your heart of any bitterness you hold toward the ones who walked away when things got hard. Your true soulmate is holding a secret devotion to you, but they were afraid your bitter heart would poison their fresh start. Let my love wash away all of your anger so they can safely share the truth they have been afraid to voice. I see the moments you force a smile just to keep the people around you from asking why you look so sad. Your soulmate shares a secret longing to wipe away your sadness, but they were afraid they did not have the right. I am giving them the undeniable right to love you, stripping away the fear that kept them at a painful distance. Do not click away before the final blessing, because it contains the exact promise that will secure your romantic future. You must know the depth of this secret, because they have been so deeply afraid of overwhelming you with their passion. I am gently preparing your mind right now so you can receive their words without a single ounce of fear. Jesus says, "When you find a misplaced item you thought was lost forever, recognize that I am teaching you a lesson about restoration. I am showing you that the love you thought was lost is returning, bringing a beautiful secret they were afraid to share. They were afraid you had completely moved on, but I am guiding them back to your door with renewed courage. You must stop telling yourself that true love only happens in stories and never in your own real life. Your soulmate holds the secret truth that you are their entire world, but they were afraid your cynicism would crush their hope. Open your mind to a real miracle today, so they can overcome the fear of bringing their secret into the light. I know exactly how many nights you have laid awake wondering if you made a wrong turn somewhere along the path. The secret they carry is that every turn you made was leading to them, though they were afraid to admit it until now. I am removing the heavy fear from their mind so they can finally show you how perfectly your lives actually match. Stay to the very end, because I am going to release a profound peace over your mind that you have never felt before. This peace is absolutely necessary for you to process the huge secret they have been too afraid to tell you until today. They were afraid that the timing was all wrong, but my peace will prove to both of you that the time is now. When you suddenly smell a familiar scent in a place where it simply does not belong, know that I am passing by. I am using that scent to awaken your spirit to the secret they are finally gathering the strength to reveal to you. They were afraid their presence would only confuse you, but I am making sure your heart recognizes them instantly. The Lord says, "You must boldly declare that you are ready to receive a love that requires absolutely no hiding and no games." Your soulmate is clinging to this secret because they were afraid you secretly preferred the chaotic chase of your past. Stand firm in your desire for peace, so they can drop their fear and hand you the honest truth they hold. I see the quiet dignity you maintain even when your heart is breaking into a million tiny, unseen pieces. The great secret they hold is that they admire your incredible strength, but they were afraid they could never match it. I am pouring my grace over them right now so they can stand beside you without any fear of being less than. Do not leave until I deliver the final seal of peace, because it is the exact tool you need to recognize their face. They have kept this secret buried for so long because they were terrified of changing the comfortable dynamic you currently share. I will give you the divine sight needed to see past their fear and pull their hidden truth into the open air. When you hear a stranger say a phrase that means something special only to you, pay very close attention to it. I am using their voice to echo the secret your soulmate has been rehearsing, but was always too afraid to actually say. They were afraid their words would come out completely wrong, but I am guiding their tongue to speak perfect love. You need to actively forgive the person who made you feel like you were simply too much to handle in a relationship. Your true soulmate holds a secret belief that you are absolutely perfect, but they were afraid your past trauma would blind you. Release that old shame immediately, because I am bringing someone who has no fear of your immense and beautiful depth. Jesus says, I know every time you check your phone, silently hoping for a message that will finally change the course of your day. Your soulmate is typing out their secret right now, battling the fear that made them erase their words 100 times before. I am steadying their shaking hands so they can finally hit send and overcome the fear that bound them. Stay with me for just a few more moments, because the final blessing will break the chains of your lengthy isolation. You must be completely ready to hear this secret, because they have been so afraid of what will happen next. I am guaranteeing your safety and theirs, so all fear is removed when this hidden truth is finally brought to light.